Just keep stepping, don't even know my name, but you wanna joke with me every day. Vanish like smoke that I breathe from out my lungs. Just leave me alone, or you're bound to die too young. I see all evil soul and my heart or ego. Mr. Unbelievable, figure the unthinkable. There's two only reasons to live for this reality: reproduction of self or get immortality. One can live forever. Is this a fact? Lyrics resurrect your spirit when the future looks back into the past. And opening the presence, where you just showing your ass or representing true essence. In 100 years from now, all you know will be dead, but you will be remembered for every word that you said. When the clouds become black, the sky becomes red. Lava melts the ice and the earth will feel dread. Watch it circulate, percolate, regurgitate. All you worthless snakes who end up in a burning state. Learn from mistakes, fly birdie. Pride, primary reason why I die early. Just keep stepping, don't even know my name, but you wanna joke with me every day. Vanish like smoke that I breathe from out my lungs. Just leave me alone, or you're bound to die too young. The definition of ego is an independent boss. The meaning of ego, everybody get off. Your shit soft, you're not smarter than the dog. You fake bloods really like barbecue sauce. You larger than God, well let's see how hard you fall. And if you get back up, then I'll start to applaud. What's a lost soul in the eyes of time? Vital signs point to the same light of crime. Poison minds infect, reflect violent crimes. The definition of the word to fail is divine. Divinity is the reason an entity shines throughout infinity as we leave the past behind, becoming the present memories of the nation. The future only exists in your imagination, but so long as you stay ignorant, you'll stay bliss. And always remember this: just keep stepping, don't even know my name, but you wanna joke with me every day. Vanish like smoke that I breathe from out my lungs. Just leave me alone, or you're bound to die too young.
My, Morpheus in disguise, wise eyes.
We must pay homage to this.
My, look at all the blacks America's arresting. Money's the root of all evil. Why does the church say it's a blessing? Sacrifice to this offering, and if you're acting right and mother's daughter sing, God just might answer your dreams. 2022. America, the land of the great. Welcome to the United Snakes. That's the day after President's Day. All public buildings are closed. And what did old Biden say? Inviting Bitcoin into play. We'll go the virtual way to keep track of all the herd that we pray. I think I'll sit down with Trump and Bill Gates too. Macintosh and AI, yeah, that's a great move. Make sure they take the pill that is blue. Is it not known? Fentanyl, Norcal, heroin, and oxycodones is all killing you under different names, like COVID-19, coronavirus, or was it called Wu Shang? Just wait until you see the latest virus they have, designed in some lab. Black matter is Big Bang. Now the sons of Cain wanna be gods, enable you into dogs. From the rock, the blood calls. Wu-Tang, I love y'all. Truth came, letter W represents 27, 9 opens up the heavens. So peace to my brethren, yo, protect your sister in. Did Morpheus fake his death just to come back and win again? The best of discipline, they're keeping their distance when they have a target on spot. I hope this bullet don't drop as it travels in the wind under the sound recognizer. I took lessons from a sniper who took me with him to fire. Wait until he takes off his hat and see the signal, blow his brains on his lap and stash the missile. And that's when I was little. I made the best of my frenities. JF Kennedy doesn't remember Wild Bill who killed, so will you remember me? Nah, will you remember me? President's Day, who needs a king anyway? Cause some Jews wanna play, some Jews will not pray. JFK comes in office to eliminate taxes before he exposed alien activity. They put him on the blacklist. Charles Manson was a cult leader. John Hanson, the back of the $2 bill. A black man, what is he doing on the top of a horse? He taught George Washington that capitalism was really all sport. A black man on the back of a horse who taught George Washington capitalism is really all sport. It's a $2 bill, a black man. No, he's not from the field. He sits on the top of a horse who taught George Washington capitalism is all sport.
2022, America, land of the great. Welcome to United Snakes. 2022, America, land of the great. Welcome to United Snakes.
Wise eyes in intelligent disguise. Morpheus by surprise. T.R.U.F.O, what do you know? Judo flip. I'm laughing and smoking with my Hulk Hogan grip. Won't quit. I'm body bagging while you acting shy, lollygagging, asking why, making scallywags cry. T.R.U.F.O, time to go. Come get me, get smacked up, black and white like Walt Disney. So how is Minnie? I seen her ducking in the city. If you want a pretty penny, why not get bucks with me? I'm outsmarting every dog, a fox that's lovely. Hopping out of holes, you get kissed like Bugs Bunny. So want some honey? See, I bagged the queen bee. She got wet to her knees as soon as she seen me. T.R.U.F.O, is that for show? Hide your girl. She likes bad guys. I will ruin her whole world. So call me daddy. I will be your stepfather. Fade or blades, I will be your best barber. Looks like Morpheus a terrorist and a sorceress. My little sister Neff was the oracle, how adorable. Sure you wanna know? We killed ciphers in times. There's no going back.
We're unplugging your lines.
I used to be an agent who left the service sea, penetrating individuals' mind perfectly. Positive individuals making progress. Paper in my pocket, investing in flying objects.
DMX, rest in peace.
My, wise eyes, Morpheus in disguise.
We must pay homage to him.
So don't be scared to fall, grow some hair on your balls, cause in the end, all you really have to answer is God. Don't pretend, you better do what the something tells you. Who can tame light and sound, heaven and hell too? Remember when I heard thy's voice, who let me see roses grow from the concrete. I made my choice, fell down, how it rains from the clouds, you're hellbound. Didn't know who I was then, but now you know now. The God of miracles, I hear you, but you're invisible. No, I'm all around, your skies, trees, in the ground. I'ma give you my real name. The prophets came with warnings, flame in the rain. Who said reading my Bible's boring? And who knows the sound of the universe opening and closing? YHWH, aka the all-knowing, who wanted me to pray for all the lives I had took, cause I'm the big bad wolf who brought peas and carrots to cook. Thy made me see myself as a filthy rag, covered in my own brother's blood. I must have made God mad, but this was my last chance to repent before you be hit with the series of unfortunate events. It doesn't make sense. Am I the only one who hears you? Receive what is rightfully yours, shall make a clear view. Was sent to the devil's church where I met my ex-wife, a prospect from God to set into my next life. But before she deceives you, I warn you, shed no blood. Despite what she does, I command you, show more love, and I shall handle the scandal. Then you will know my laws. My name never changes, Yahweh, it's one God. I was 11 years old when I stopped making salat. Sold my soul to a demon who gave me bodies to chop. This is why I do not sleep when in my darkest hours I communicate with beasts and talk to poisonous flowers. I used to eat spiders for lunch, eyes in my Captain Crunch, drinking my enemy's blood for lunch. So what, you want my soul back? So really what's my purpose? Abraham was not the slave of mine, he was a servant. Behold how I blessed him. So, oh my God, all one really has to do is just answer the call. I started crying, dead bodies multiplying. They have questions, you see. Why did it have to be me? I saw the very first person I shot, standing there, blood all in his hair. Why did I have to be chopped? Please God, make it stop. What's wrong? You don't want to know them? Don't worry, they're on the other side where I'm holding them. They'll be waiting for you, but you can make peace too. Return the sickle, my son, and you shall be redeemed in truth. The war is over, the war is through. I understand, that's why I came down. I'm adoring you. The devil's your left hand, so I thought that he was just your left palm, and freeing him couldn't be wrong. I was willing to take his place in hell to break the spell, but now I understand I won't rebel.
There's no place I know like home. I wanna go home. There's no place I know like home. I wanna go home. Every day I turn the page and learn with age, but in some ways I feel like a bird in a cage. When I'm thrown behind bars, I'm burning with rage. Even though my mind's scarred, I'm not concerned what they say. I turned in my grave on the corner serving them yay and that ganja like hey, just earning my pay. My word for cops is pigs, cause in dirt they play. Caught this beard, but Yahweh heard me pray. Could've did 7 years for some burglary case they offered me 4. I told them fuck them to their face, then walked out the door. My next court date, they made me wait. 16 with half was the math I grabbed for takes. That's only 8, now I'm going upstate. I hated being in that county jail, cause deep down was mad as hell. When I turned 21, couldn't even see the sun. Couldn't even drink a beer, even when I needed one. Couldn't smoke, couldn't puff. It sucks being stuck. Was around 100 brothers, so you know I'm going nuts. Can't touch this fake stuff they throws on my plate. I tell myself, fuck the taste, just feel the space. This is very unordinary, feels like I'm in a mortuary. The only thing I look forward to is commissary. The usual noodles before I go to bed. I formed this spread, some nights I wished I was dead. So many bled before riots, it gets quiet. Gangs is violent, bangers stabbing just like pirates. So many scarred, tatted on yards, claiming they hard while playing they cards. Until approached by some guard, what's your charge? Possession for sales and burglary. I don't even know who the hell you are, but you heard of me. I'm cursed as a beast, shackled in the dungeon. They took me out of my castle from my beautiful woman. But it's nothing, the day for me to break free is coming. Just have to keep my mind occupied on something. I read and write for stability, exercise these abilities. In chess, one of the best in this facility. The mad crook, like the big bad wolf, where my niggas at. They never put cash on my books, but that's okay, cause I know one day I'll see you again. At least I know who's really my friend, and not for pretend. You think they'd at least send me one letter while I'm in, but it's not like this part of my life will never end. You think they'd at least send me one letter while I'm in, but it's not like this part of my life will never end. There's no place I know like home. I wanna go home. There's no place I know like home. I wanna go home.
Are you scared, son?
Wise eyes, Morpheus in disguise.
We must pay homage to him.
You worms don't learn from mistakes. See, the early bird ain't late. Why snakes hide in the grass that I'll have to cut and rake. Get my tools straight first before meddling dirt. Moving work is dead serious. Some fools get hurt. Feds are furious, they lay in the traps, tracing my tracks. My phone tap, can't wait till the day I lay flat. But I'ma take stat regardless while stacking up paper. Cross me, you'll face the heartless assassinator. What you say, your neighbor? You see, I got flavor. Skeletons are all in my closet, but they don't have hangers. I'm not the type to play. You won't have time to pray while you sprayed by hell shells like Denzel in Training Day. No, I'm not the type to play. I'm a true block soldier. Y'all fools push rocks, well I move boulders. You dope vultures fighting over a half an ounce like cat and mouse, while I'm the spike dog up in this house. And I've had enough, about to have my last puff. Then I blow your beak off like Daffy Duck, but I'll leave you like Bugs Bunny somewhere sleeping in a hole. Police like Elmer Fudd wondering where did he go. I seen Scooby, so I threw him a snack. I seen Shaggy, so I threw him a sack. It's a fact, you could've kept it moving, but just had to get a taste until you got smacked in the face, thrown back in your place. Had that ass seeing stars like you traveled through space, crashing into people's cars like your hash was laced. That's a disgrace, yeah.
I'ma serve that
a rapid pace. Looking like a turtle versus a rabbit at race. Swore you was a pimp, but you just a tad bit late. What you is a pimp, hoes get you smacked smacked and maced, you bastard case. Why do you like to imaginate having visions of yourself flying past in the cape? You need help, I'm recommending one psychiatric base so they can reinstate your mind before you make your last mistake. I leave a spine disattached from your waist, then get thrown in the trash like a broken glass vase. I have to say that you were fake, like Drake. Fruit fight you wouldn't smash no grape. The food you bite, poisonous, casted bait. I'm enjoying this, all the yellow plastic tape. Anything goes, just no low blows. Remember to break shit up. If you see the pole pose, his broke nose started bleeding on his clothes. Now he all like, whoa, see how the time froze? I knocked you out, you lose a tooth from your mouth. Now you looking real silly like you was a hillbilly. I got to shout to make sure that you feel me. Thought you would fight dirty, well I fight filthy. You like a 9 milli versus a Tech 9. Get served like lunchtime at the front of the line. Don't want none of mine. I rip your stomach from out your spine and eyes out your sockets and put them in my back pocket. I'm one of the best, no need for no gun to your chest. I got these lyrics, I'm resurrected in the spirit. It's Morpheus, so understand I'll be orbiting with the planets. God damn it. God damn it. Fucking faggots. It's black magic. I'll make you disappear, cause you see the end is near. It's 2022. It's about to be the end of you. 2022. It's the end of you. Wise eyes. Morpheus in disguise. So do you recognize the skies have eyes? Are we willing to break free, y'all? Are we willing to break free? Are you willing to break free, y'all? Are we willing to break free? Better take a stand if you gave a damn. Decide how you die if you are a man. The God of Isaac and the God of Abraham gave me the word to pass it hand to hand. So are we willing to break free, y'all? Are we willing to break free? Are you willing to break free, y'all? Are we willing to break free? Deception is our government's greatest weapon against those people they lead. We need redirection. What's up with the tape on the Osama case? It's just a fake. See, they switched him right in front of your face on a $1 bet. It was based by 2008. A Palestinian prince would take the place of the United States president. Want to debate? Same height, same skin complexion, same weight. Have you seen the technology they have today? The CIA could make your whole past fade away, but America wouldn't allow this if they knew. True, that's why we have to hit them out of the blue. Two powerful families, Bushes and Bin Ladens, pulled a couple of strings. 9/11 was a scheme. We'll just need an evil villain. Say you blew up the buildings, then the country will start pitching in by the billions with satanic signs on the back of a dollar, taking planet crime. Yeah, we're trapped in a monster, the belly of a beast, captured and conquered. Majority of minorities are just snacks for the hunger. The authorities that be have you working for free because you pay it all back. Still be short on your fees. So when you see Uncle Sam, remember the scam with perjury, using the native man's hand to steal his land. And why are judges in the same robe as the Pope? Cause they think they can pass sins based on public votes. 100,068 inmates in California, 3 strike laws in 26 states. I'm trying to warn you, if the skies start to fall and the walls start to fall, they will kill all prisoners based on martial law. All my peace in jail, might as well get prepared. It's clear the last days are here, the end is near. Stop living in fear, get your mindset in gear. Open your eyes and ears before you disappear. Stop living in fear, get your mindset in gear. Open your eyes and ears before you disappear. Stop living in fear, get your mindset in gear. Open your eyes and ears before you disappear. Wise eyes, Morpheus in disguise.
We must pay homage to him.
I lost my mother, play brother, baby mama, and my daughter, ex-wife and little sister. Her name was Aria. Best friends, most are dead. One's Muslim, Red does not rap no more, cause God took him. Now he only speaks from Quran. He can't be wrong. On the day of judgment, the angels will read from your palms. Reborn into a dawn. Stay strong. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Wa alaikum salam. Brother, revolutionary order on the grow. Their new world order says we all gotta go. Blue pill, red pill, liquid vaccines, COVID-19. What does that mean? A stands for 1, I stands for 9. Artificial intelligence will reprogram your mind. I resurrect Morpheus, god of the dream star. Seems we are on the Ebenar, Kanazar, Ebenezer. Like the great ape Caesar, pyramid gone wrong. A monkey with an atom bomb. So who called the popo on old Mojo Jojo? I'm bipolar, high highs and low modes. Oh no, give him yes, bloody bubble bath, fresh to death. I'm interested in them Powerpuff Girls, spreading gang rings. Seems I'm out of this world. The same things that make you mad make me madder for real. The last time that I laughed, I set a fire to fill. I laugh at the Grim Reaper like Michael Myers I killed. Unplug you on your phone while you all alone, and you can't go nowhere because your tires is peeled. I'm the black sheep of my family. When I was 13, I burned down the schools. They sent the whole clan after me. You was told to stay inside, stay away from that one. I escaped juvenile life right when you thought I was done. At 16, I went on the run. The Armenians gave me some things. King of Vegas by 17. Smacking Trump out his toupee after his campaigns. Get in my limousine, cause Tyson wants his damn cocaine. Look how I'm flipping things, kidnapped the dope game. I'll return you after we're done. You see, we need some more change. We gave him 56 hours, he did it in 48. You can stop sweating now. Welcome to the United Snakes. I'll take you for ransom, he'll pay a handsome bid for the son. Goblin boy, you better ask the Catholic nun. On top of the lion's cage behind the third speaker, the Las Vegas sniper who was paid by the piper. Yeah, fire, stacking on your residence. Truth is stranger than friction. Who thought he'd be president?
You see, I'm wanted in like 13 different countries. For at least 3 mil, the president of Egypt wants me. Like Wild Bill, I lost tracks of my kills. My life is a horror, like Amityville.
Wise eyes, element of surprise, an intelligent disguise.
We must pay homage to this.
1990. Finally, life finds me by the laws of the heavens. My God decided me. April 17th, nighttime, I was born. 11:37 in the eye of a storm. Lightning strikes the car alarm. All the lights popped on while dreaming that I had just returned from Vietnam. I stopped crying, started smiling, rather calm. Read the palms of the man who held me in his arms. Do not worry, my son, for your cries like a bomb. When skies fire roar on earth, waters pour. In all due time, you will find beauty in the mind, a lunatic in his prime. I understand now why he named me Anub'ar, the major arcana, seen as the brightest star who ruled Saturn's moons before my seas marched to Mars, the light barrier. Seems I'm rather unique. Some say I'm a creep. The way I don't sleep or eat is like an ancient beast who only wakes up to drink. Some thousands of years, how I am feared by your race, disappeared without a trace. Here, your world's most famous face. In some ancient time, my father was Akhenaten, sister Nefertiti, I was Tutankhamun. Our youngest was Mrs. Frankenstein, sleeping in coffins. Saw death often and tribes guarded our hive. Everything in history ever told you was a lie. The truth is kept secret, I'm about to tell you why. When you know too much, the keepers have to kill you. The Byzantine church had a curse and they still do. When I was a kid, we lived in a haunted castle and only came out when we saw the sun's shadow. Although I speak English, my first language Arabic, a dangerous life lifestyle. My father trained terrorists. When you know too much, the keepers have to kill you. The Byzantine church had a curse, and they still do. When I was a kid, we lived in a haunted castle and only came out when we saw the sun's shadow. Although I speak English, my first language Arabic, a dangerous lifestyle. My father trained terrorists. I studied science and math till I went mad with my pen and my pad for colonies in my lab. Oxford came within domains. Meet our super genius. Offered father $20 million to keep my secrets. He called me to his office. My son, can you believe this? They're giving all they get, and all they saw were pieces. They're giving all they get, and all they saw were pieces of some brilliant thesis where black holes probably go. Your turbulence metamorphosis, nobody knows. A master of disaster at only 9 years old. Different names in vain. Spies try to kidnap my brain. Different names in vain. But my face has never changed. As I got older, I started to grow fangs. So then he sat me down and explained the food chain of Wu-Tang vampire wasp. But you don't see me, or this could just be all food for thought. Colonies queen bee. Thoughts become words, words become action that cause reaction in the laws of attraction. Thoughts become words, words become action that cause reaction in the laws of attraction. Thoughts become words, words become action. One cannot afford a negative thought of dissatisfaction.
We must pay homage to
Aria, was that you who closed the door? You always gave me clues. I know you're watching me close. I can feel your ghost. Now you're doing the most. I am your host. Why did you leave me so cold? Thy most high is calling on us all, bro. From the other side, I just died, bro. I just died, but don't you cry. See, I'm alright. I'm on my way to paradise, where it's nice. I'm watching you through heaven's eyes, my brethren wise. I trade my legs for wings to fly. Now I fly. I'm holding you a place high. Can I say hi? 1991, December 3rd, you were sent here from some cold place out in space. But you've been here many times before. Your pets were dinosaurs. I watched you resurrect stargates up on the floor. When mother would leave, we would read from grim wars, sipping, puffing on weed before screams hit the door. My brother, what do you need? I still rock the gems of yours. Let's get into the source. The amethyst oracle, molecular light, trapped in the crystal, floating at night. All you would draw and write shall manifest into sight. You was 13 when you showed me the means of electricity on water. I called you Mrs. Frankenstein. You can turn water into wine. Soon in all due time you will find the meaning of 109 is a diamond that shines. Used to chop black cats, then use their eyes for contacts. Then we drink peanut punch for lunch and blunt sacks. And you know something, sis? You were right all along. Got a degree in human biology. Still alive but gone. Mama said you'd always follow me. You'd always keep me calm. Warrior, witch and the queen. Access the brasses from your palm. Aria means a melody causing mental telepathy. She opens black holes and swallows whole galaxies. I'm so glad to know that you're on the same side as me. The Oracle and Morpheus unplugging society.
My. Wise eyes. Element of surprise. Be the next to die. I've learned to embrace beauty while married to silence, like Dr. Hannibal Lecter in solitary confinement. Just passing the time, wondering where my mind went, having the crime of removing cops from their assignment. A brain is a terrible thing to waste, But while you're at it, perhaps try tearing off your face. Now have a taste. How I love your expressions. Reverse psychology could be the worstest weapon. Kill one man, you're a murderer. Kill 1,000, you're a king. God knew Abel was dead when I heard his blood scream, crying out from the rock because blood is alive. Dracula knew this. That's how through time he survived. Charles Manson manipulates the minds of young ladies like a pimp does his victims. One has to be dumb or crazy, penetrating individuals' minds perfectly is the true meaning of this old pimp word, you see. Why is Lucifer bad? Because he seduced Eve into breeding Cain. The tree was Adam's seed. A gynecologist begins to make many friends as phlebotomist becomes pregnant. Doesn't recall when Jeffrey Dahmer was the father of horror. He mastered torture, seducing his victims first before they follow his orders. But on the borders lies another kind of mind. Someone like myself, having wealth you'd never find. Why is Benjamin Franklin storing bodies under his house? Remind you what a basement is for. There's no way out. Question marks in the dark. Answers came to the light. While Dr. Frankenstein aims to bring the dead to life. A woman wonders why her husband's behaving strangely. Finds him in the attic, dancing with some dead lady. A man becomes a lover, but fear it could be over. Wakes up one morning to find her head in a sculpture. You mad old vulture, look, your love has died. Before detectives arrive, he commits suicide. What lurks in the mind? Dreams are rather mysterious. I think all human beings seem to be naturally curious. First there's a what if, no maybe, now a yes. I can't disguise myself under another's flesh, but can I confess thoughts no matter how drastic? I like to go invisible, perhaps I'll learn magic. This becomes a practice, gradually turn to lifestyle. Then it's like wow, I feel like I am wise now. All shall bow before chow. So enter at your own risk and join me for dinner.
Parlay with the villain who's feeling some kind of way. Join me in Hell's Kitchen before Valentine's Day.
Wise eyes, element of surprise.
Pay homage to him.
I had 5 pupils who followed this course path, but never knew each other's names. They always wore masks. The first one you see mastered tremendous speed. Indeed, he was as fast as a centipede. Number 2 style, who was quite agile, almost formless, moves like an armless cracker gal. Pressure point, finger jab, scorpion stinger has 9 types of deadly kicks. Watch out for broken glass. Number 4 would jump from the floors onto the walls, crawls like a lizard, and his shadow would never fall. A device was made named the Iron Maiden to find the toad's weak spot, but no, I think not. A scorpion through his blades. Of course, that's what they say after he put up quite a fight in court that day. The crooked judge was paid off by number 1 and number 2, who overrides and bribes the law. There's nothing he could do. The captain was sent off on a so-called special mission, while his lieutenant poisoned his best friend in prison. All over some map clues, they might just try to snatch you. Plus they won't reveal their skills unless they have to. Will have to practice harder if you're to beat the rest. I'm the father of the poison clan. It's me, Buddha blessed and cursed because I'm flesh. I too must meet my death, but before I do, I'll pass the skills on to you. Now separate the head from the tail. There's only one technique to break the toad from a shell. Wanna trap the centipede, then detach his head. Watch the scorpion, he camouflages right with the dread. Master said that his teacher couldn't take them along. They massacred an entire family when the baby got home. If they found what they were looking for, they'd be sitting on thrones. Remember, disguise and surprise if you wish to stay alive. Survive, don't be like number 5. I think he was framed. They used a very long needle and forced it down the guard's brain. The witness was given a piece of silver, but became a victim. No one knows his killer. Now I think it's time to settle the score. Karate means open hand, the oldest weapons of war. Politics has no place in the real fight. They manipulate and debate while killing in the nights. Politics has no place in the real fight. They manipulate the debate while killing in the nights.
Wise eyes recognize.
We must pay homage to him.
Be on the lookout for the flying guillotine. An old blind monk who'll show you what killing means. Make your watermelon scream. Welcome back to hell's dream. See my eyebrow move? That means I've heard something. You know you're quite loud. Your breathing lets me know you're coming. Seeking while I'm finding clues. I throw explosives too. And I'll be timing shoes. Yes, I be all the master of these teachings. So I'll be reminding you. I want the one-armed boxer who killed my cousin Kung Lao. I'm from Shaolin, fool. You'll take me to him now. I don't have to sign up to enter your competition. I'll kill all your winners. They'll lose to the blind henchman. Now you just listen. He'll be coming for the girl. And though I just killed her father who stole his precious pearls, go and find them. Report all their movements. I'll be at the bar while I'll be torturing all his students. And if you fail me, you wish you never lived. For every blow that you miss, there is 10 that I give. And if you fail me, you wish you never lived. For every blow that you miss, there is 10 that I give. Wise eyes recognize. Pluto was a prophet of logic, a wise teacher. Somewhere in his teachings he taught us of giant creatures. The Oni, whose spirit was warded off by the monkey. Cannibals when hungry, war faces turning ugly. If you happen to cross their path, that means you're unlucky. Hino image are witches luring young men with money. She's all deceiving, invites you in one evening. Then her hair strangles you there, the back of her skull is bleeding. Ushi Oni Yaki, get back in her web. Don't feel sorry for her body, it's already been dead. Sharp teeth at the back of her head. Yes, she looks shy. Well, I guess that's how she tricked the last good guy, who was just a samurai searching for a bed. Into the forest he's led. When he heard the Kodo bled, the blue Oni doesn't really get along with the red. He was chased off and fled, is what the legend says. And Oni's role is to make weapons in hell, as Akuma's trolls resurrected through a spell. The blue Oni says he's nice and likes to leave you sleep, while the red Oni's like a rabbit who only creeps out to eat. Pour me up some sake, I transform and you can't stop me. Oni Samurai swinging katanas, wagasashis. Oni Samurai swinging katanas, wagasashis. Oni Samurai swinging katanas, wagasashis. Wise eyes recognize, or be the next to die. Be the next to die. Wise eyes, recognize, or be the next to die.
We must pay homage to him.
Great minds think alike, so if you think like me, then everything's always tight. We might just both get free. Black coffee or tea, really, what do they know? Cause I'm guilty like a cat in a goldfish bowl. If you ask me what I did, I will tell you everything. Lying, stealing, killings, my favorite movies. The guillotine blades spring from my sleeves, made like Wolverine. Experiment gone wrong, uncaged war machine. They've been after King Kong before I ever hit the screen. Who unplugged the Terminator and made Godzilla scream? Where's the guilty one? Too much trouble is fun. Like a priest who sells drugs disguised as God's nun. I was found guilty when America titled I, the black man, the queen's word for die. But you can't understand. The black knight shall come forth to steal away our day, while he rides away on the horse just like the KKK. Blackmail, black plague, blacklisted, black market. Regardless, I was found guilty by all charges. Guns don't kill people. Germany's 9 milli. Who raped the pretty white girl? Was it me or Free Willy? family because he's half black. That's why they say he's prey drive. They made him do tricks for sardines to stay alive. Guilty like your baby mama texting at night. She don't love you, psych. Milkman and the paper boy is her type. How come they never discovered who took the brother Fred's life? What's the Black Panther Party? Are the pigs pink or white? I'll never let a crazy lady hang me a bid. I'll tie myself to her bed and beat myself in the head. Tell my cops I'm her prisoner, victim, a good listener, a past life lover maybe, but I don't remember her. I'm so sinister when I'm laughing alone. God has a strange sense of humor. Well, I'm thy tiny clone. Where is Satan in hell? He was found guilty too, but he keeps his hands clean. He told God it was you. Guilty like OJ, you can't tell cause the role play. Always smile in court, stay cold like a snow day. How do I plead? Guilty as the weed that you snuck across the country and left me the bad seeds. So don't ask me, you might not like my answer. COVID-19 they made to spread instead of cancer. There's a top man, bottom man, middle man. I chopped the middle out of him. Also his little hand. See, he had a pistol and I simply hired his gun. Send a message, pick up the package, let me know when it's done. No wonder why they hate me. Motherfuckers are dumb. Basically, preservation of self is law number one. If you captivate me, what happens to my wife and son? Mother, daughters get slaughtered because you have me on the run. Law number two, I am always right. If you get confused, check rule number one for clues. What happens, what really makes me guilty is the life I choose. The work I only do is I'm as good as my tools. I'm guilty like Trump. Even when I lose, I win. Confront a true titan. Yeah, I think I'll do it again. I'm guilty like Trump. Even when I lose, I win. Confront a true titan. Yeah, I think I'll do it again. Have you seen The Matrix Resurrection? I've seen the clip. Unlike its first perfection, it's missing black leadership. You can't have a revolution without the people. Long live Zion. Morpheus needs a sequel. My. Wise eyes. Recognize.
We must pay homage to him.
It was the bloody spring of 1890 in the lovely land that was green and icy. There stood an old cathedral abandoned 4 times in seasons due to the prestigious reasons of the local townspeople who had gone on and said some symmetry surrounding this church was evil, haunted by the dead, and anyone who yearned past its firm brass gates on through its darkness shall never return as the last. Folks even yelled and verbaled up some tale that church was the demon's hidden portal into hell. Despite the rumors, one thing was reported seen every full moon's night around 3:14, walking down the streets and through the gates with the cane snake and black cape. Why, for heaven's sakes, it's way past late, with the face of a snake which appeared to be quite frightening, so no one would come near him for fear of the serpent biting. So hypnotizing, disappear in the bolt of lightning, then reappear in the blink of an eye. The sight was striking, while his black umbrella would just block out the rain that always came with his presence. No one knows the fella's name, though all were quite scared. Their eyes would just stare as he appeared to have vanished into the mist of mid-air. But look up there above the bell clock in the watchtower, casting spells over flowers and tombs in the darkest hours, shocking the hearts of cowards while turning their faces pale, resurrecting the souls and open the gates of hell, or shocking the hearts of cowards, turning their faces pale, resurrecting the souls and open the gates of hell. Wise eyes, the best reaper that's still alive, the best reaper poet that is still alive. Wise eyes, the reaper poet still alive. Wise eyes, the grim reaper poet that's still here alive.